Millionaire Mindset. Roberta Hosky, sponsored by GE Credit Union, opening up this spring at 395 Whaley Avenue in New Haven. Your money, your dreams, our commitment. GE Credit Union. Roberta.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey. What's happening?
Oh, Juan. I love my Wealthy Wednesdays. And I was watching television, something I don't do very often, but I saw on the news something that I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Did you hear about am I going to say it right? Gronkowski?
Gronkowski.
Yes, the Patriots NFL player, how he did not spend any of his salary, but instead he lived off of like his endorsements. And so there was a perception of him being like a party animal and spending everything, but when it came down to it, he spent none of his salary. And I was like, this is such a great example of having discipline. And then when I started looking at it, I looked at, he has endorsements, so he has other money, and I get that. But there's so many other professional players who I ran into have millions and are broke today. And so some of this, I want us to really look at what we do with the lot and what we do with the little. So even like Vince Young, remember Vince Young?
Vince Young.
Yeah, 26 million, and he was great when it was his time. If he would have invested that 26 million, we would have a different today. Today, he is upside down, like lopsided. Like we looked at the assets are 500,000. Now he had 26 million, 500,000 in assets, but guess how much in liabilities? It was reported 10 million in liabilities.
Wow, that's a shame.
That's so upside down. And then the funny guy, the money mess, the major money mess that I wanted to talk about was Evander Holyfield. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Huge mansion.
Yes,
It was down the street from my house when I lived in Atlanta.
Yeah, 560 million, almost a $500 million he was worth. And today he is absolutely broke. And so what we learn is that we really have to use discipline. That's that's a word, discipline with our money. And so I also, we talk about this all the time, Juan, when we talk about training our child up and making sure that we train them while they're little so that they have something to kind of pull on. So we want to make sure that the listeners, one, if you get money, just don't spend it. I know it's easier said than done. It does require discipline, but also let's teach our children the value of having discipline with money and that you don't have to spend it just because you have it.
I was told if I won the $500,000 big cash giveaway, NapoliMotors.com.
I know, that's right.
That I was going to take $100,000 and put it away, and the whole $400,000 I was going to go shopping.
No, you're not.
And Roberta, I told him to invest.
Is he serious? Are you serious?
I was playing, but listen, but I think no. Let me say this, right? What it is that the discipline has to do a lot with the fact that we like to shop, and it's even more difficult now when you can shop from the house and stuff keeps getting delivered. I know when we talked about this way back. It's like Santa Claus, I can't wait for that package to come. And you real excited when they drop that, it came today. Whoa. So you get two rushes. You get the rush of buying, and then you get the rush of when it gets there. And that's where the problem arises, and that's what you got to control. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's emotional spending.
Yeah, there you go.
It's all about emotional spending. So again, we have to control our emotions. Like we had a bad day at work, we want to go spend. We broke up with our boyfriend, we want to get the baddest dress. So it's like it's emotional spending. But the key is to be able to identify, because we cannot change what we don't identify. So we have to realize what those triggers are with our money.
Yeah.
Emotional spending, we gotta control it. We gotta control it, just like emotional eating.
Yeah.
We gotta control it.
I know one of my friends basically, what he does is that he walks around with $20 in his pocket, make sure that his gas is always full, and he leaves his credit card at home so that there's nothing. Unless it costs $20,
That's a good example.
he ain't going to buy nothing.
Great example
coming
of
home.
discipline. Great example.
But
of
sometimes
discipline.
you got to know yourself. Because if I had $200 in my pocket,
You gonna spend it?
yes. Oh, I will.
But you know
There's
what?
no question about it.
I know people who do that too. They're disciplined for the day, and then they know they have this $200, and then it's spent the next day. But we have to make it a way of living.
Yeah, that's a good one. So if you got any ways that you are out there, controlling yourself, right? Give us a call, 203-562-9430. Roberta's going to be here to answer any questions and to give you some counseling. Right, we're gonna do some counseling today.
Financial.
203-562-9430. Don't forget, Wealthy Wednesdays is sponsored by GE Credit Union, opening this spring at 395 Welly Avenue, New Haven. Your money, your dreams, our commitment. GE Credit Union. Now you got an event coming up. Talk about that.
I do. We have the Sisterhood Gala. It is going to be on Sunday, April 14th at Cascades.
Oh, it's coming right up.
Yes, it's coming up. We are celebrating women in unity, group economics, women working together, and tickets are available on eventbrite.com. Come on out and support.
Can any men come?
Oh, absolutely. Men
okay.
and women. Get your tuxedos out, and women bring that dress that you thought you was only going to wear one time. Whip it out.
So even if you're in an open relationship, you can come to this and
Absolutely.
bring all the other people that you. Because we were
just
talking
got
about
here.
that earlier.
You just got here.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
okay,
talk
yeah.
about open relationships.
That sounds real messy at the
Bring
gala.
all your people that part of your crew. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm co-signing that, but come
Yeah, I
on
know,
down.
right? Here's Channel 3 weather right here, YBC.